is Dr. Urvish Patel, and I'm an international medical graduate. Did my undergraduate from India and my higher education, master's and further education in New York, United States from Icahn School of Medicine, Mount Sinai, New York. I founded Research Update Organization. It's a non-profit organization and a mission where we train international medical graduates, residents, fellowship applicants, and physicians who's practicing medicine in United States. My primary interest is clinical research education, quality improvement study, neurology, global burden of disease, and translational neurology. And my passion is to teach early career physicians to make sure they are very well aware about clinical research education and they publish successfully and they become the published author. Yes, USMLE is still and will be always a highly demanded pathway for the IMGs. The only reason is that every year, let's say for example, from India only, we are having 100,000 graduates coming out, and post-graduation positions are very limited, to be precise, like 15 to 20,000 in a degree doctorate. So basically other people choose their career as practicing in medicine in US, UK, Australia and other country. US is the only country which welcomes 40,000, 30 to 40,000 American medical graduates plus 10,000 international medical graduates every year. And to compensate the higher demand of physician in US, mainly the international medical graduates coming and practicing medicine in US, they are of Indian origin. So on an average, 5 to 6,000 people from India apply and 2 to 3,000 people match. So the ratio is like 50% is the match rate or sometimes 55% match rate. You can see the NRMP's last year document, and that is always going to be the consistent and was consistent in last 5 years. So that is the one thing. Salary, lucrative salary is the second thing. Quality of living and other benefits of retirement are the other some of the small perks or major perks I can say, but those are the main factor for the decision making to come to US and to pursue your higher education, post-graduation and practice medicine in United States. This is a very common question people ask, that why US is better or whether or not US is better than UK or India. So it's not about some one system is better than other. All system has their pros and cons. In India, you are going to have it your family. You'll be always surrounded by your known people. But compared to that, if you are going to choose US, you have more privilege for working in academics in a big shot hospitals. Your work will be distributed between clinical and research hours. So you are working less hours throughout your career. Plus your compensation is based on not only hours but also how much work you're publishing, you're presenting, and the hospitals support your work. Hospital pay CME to do all these activities. So it's like a medicine plus extracurricular activity in medicine lifetime. And the salary wise it's very lucrative, and of course biggest healthcare systems in the world are located in United States. So that is one of the advantage. Even though if you want to stay and practice in India, but if you are coming to US and having higher education from US and come back here to India and practice it in India, that still it is going to be a very worth proposition. In compared to US, UK and Australia are the option. Australia is less common or less popular than UK. UK is good, quickly you can finish your one exam and then go to UK and practice, start working as a junior doctor. But salary point of view, UK is not that competitive. The compensation which you are getting early, but it is not a same compensation which you are going to get it after 3 years in US when you compare with UK. So US compensation is almost double, 2.5 times higher than UK compensation. So that will reduce significant hour of practice even if you choose US compared to UK. So career opportunities are of different kind. Let's start with the most common career opportunity. After clearing USMLE exam, apply, get interview and match into residency, and you join after internal medicine, hemato-oncology, pulm-crit, GI, cardiology. You can choose neurology, pathology and all other subspecialties. Some of the less competitive surgical specialties are also open for international medical graduates. That's a one career. Second career that you can apply for Masters of Public Health, Masters in Science Clinical Research, PhD Clinical Research and have a full-time researcher. The third career is medical assistant or nurse practitioner career, and some people join after medical school MPH, not public health and clinical research, the MBA, healthcare related field, Masters of Business Administration, MBA, Masters of Hospital Administration, MHA. So there are plenty of options available after medical school. Clinical option, semi-clinical option and non-clinical option. So clinicals are residency, semi-clinicals are clinical research, MPH, PhDs and all those, and MBA, MHA are completely management options. So I think it's enough vast market which US is covering in terms of Indian medical graduates. So the standard pathway is to finish USMLE Step 1 exam, pass and fail. USMLE CK exam, you need to have a decent score above 230. Then OET exam, occupational English test. And then you prepare clinical research, present and publish the work. Do 2 to 3 month or 4 month of clinical rotation in United States, get letter of recommendation, then apply for down the road step 3, and you apply for residency with or without step 3. You after application you will get interview between September of application to December. You finish your interview and make sure after interview finish, then they will rank you, you will rank. That's in February, rank order list submission, and in the March you match, and next year July you start your residency. June, July on J1 or H1 visa, and sometimes you start on if you have green card or H4 EAD, but mainly people join on J1 and H1. That's the standard pathway, but little bit of modification, everyone is doing it in that pathway. Like I always recommend people to learn research in a first year, second year, third year medical school. Join Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR publications. After learning that they can present and publish the work, once they reach to the third year, fourth year, intern year, I recommend them to finish their step 1 exam. So by the time they reach to internship, they do externship, or when they are in final year, they can do clerkship. So clerkship means whatever you are doing in your third year, fourth year, if you are doing same rotation in US or any part of the world, it's called clerkship. When you are intern, whatever you are doing outside your hospital, within your state, within your country, or within outside the country, which is US for example, we call it externship. So you do externship, clerkship, observership. Mainly these first two are more important than observership. Then you finish your internship, and then you write your CK exam and step 3 exam, so you can save your time. You can be the 1 year old graduate, your medical school instead of 5.5 become 6.5, but in US you will be young graduate because you saved the time, your date of graduation will delay. So this is what my suggestion, but suggestion varies from student to student, condition to condition, but I strongly recommend you to learn clinical research as early as you can, publish as many publications as you can, and do rotations when you are in internship. Those are two take-home message when we incorporate the plan in your USMLE career advice. So everyone is doing STEPS exam and only one step has score. So you will be not different if you are going to give STEP exam. Another thing, everyone will be doing clinical rotations in United States to get LOR, because without LOR you are not going to anyway match. What we are suggesting people to do differently, those are into two different categories. One is clinical research, which I am telling you, you do it in early life, early career of your medical school, or after your exam finish you do it, and you go to American conferences, present your work there, meet professors, meet program directors, impress them with your current work, and ask for new work or ask for contact connection and secure your interview. That is a one strategy. The second strategy which we use it, that is that you work in a 6, 7 month, 8 month in the hospital, let's say Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, Johns Hopkins, on J1 visa, which is standard pathway, or you do MPH of 2 year, which is very costly pathway. During that time you make a plenty of connections, 6, 7 month, 8 month, and you get letter of recommendation from those hospital of 6, 7, 8 month that you work with them, and you're a very nice person, very nice physician. But now the second option, which is MPH, postdoctoral fellowship, doing in Johns Hopkins, Cleveland, Mayo, this big shot universities, is very costly and time consuming. So to replace that, we have another innovative concept. We help you to figure it out, your remote research assistant position. It's going to be remote. So you will be working in your home, in your country, and you will be working in the hospital in US as a remote research assistant through Zoom. All our US work, you will be doing it in India or wherever you are located in. And then down the road, we will give you the same letter of recommendation, consider as a remote research assistant position, and where we will write you all your research skill, publication, presentation, all those things, whatever we are writing for in person, we can help you to write it in the same way. So you will save a drastic amount of money while staying in India instead of USA. And when you submit your work for 10-15 weeks, 2 to 3 months, you can come to US, present the work, do rotation, and come back. So it will save your whole year of expenses of accommodation. So those are two techniques we are using right now to have a more solid CV when you are applying, and that could be different than other candidates. So the best time to start working on research is to do it during first year, second year, third year of medical school. Physiology, preventive medicine, pathology, those departments are having tons of funding in India under Indian Council of Medical Research, and that require very minimal knowledge. And if you follow our channels, so you will get many free clinical research education type of Netflix lecture which you can learn by yourself, and then you can get your help, involvement of your faculty, and then publish it. We are having many channels where you can even publish. If your quality is not that great, we help you to make your quality better, but then you can publish. That is a very early phase where you can start your research. And the very late phase, when you finish your CK exam, you apply once by your own help. If you don't match, and then you come to us and they say that now I did not match, I need my clinical research, that's the latest you can apply. So earliest and latest are a big gap. But if you start right now, if you work consistently for 4-year medical school, 3 year of residency, by the time you finish your residency, you will be eligible for extraordinary physician scientist green card category 2, which is mandatory to get green card in United States. So it's very difficult that nowadays you can give one-to-one advice to everyone. So what we are doing it with the collaboration of the Go Campus, that Go Campus help students to bring on a one podium where they can give student basic knowledge of this, all the track, all the pathways, everything. And then we can have one big session with all of them together. Whatever questions you guys are having it, we can address it in once and for all. So from your question, other people can learn. From other people's question, you can learn. And that's how we all can grow together. The good part about Go Campus is that they are having a good reachability. They have alumni. They have vast variety of experience in the healthcare facility, in the education facility. So they can be in touch with you, and then they can give you all your basic small questions answered. Meanwhile, we are all available together to answer your major career pathway related questions, right? So choosing US or UK, it's very easy thing. It's based on your choice and your family choice. I cannot do much thing in that one. So their Go Campus can even help you to differentiate your finances, current finances, and they can plan in that finances whether you want to pursue other countries or not. But once you are very sure you want to go to UK, or you're 100% sure you want to go to Australia or US, then you are going to be with me if you choose USMLE journey. And then I'm going to make sure that the day I hold your hand, from that date we are going to work together until you become professor and or in academic, and then we will always be in touch with you, whether it's a residency, fellowship or green card question, or whether it's any other mentorship related question. So there the Go Campus play a very crucial role to train you to choose one pathway that you want. One of the common problem I notice in all of you that you are having very inconsistent wavering mind. You keep changing your career track from India to UK to US, or you're spending a lot of money of parents too. So my take home message is, explore your medical school for first 2-3 years and make sure you choose one pathway. You stick to that pathway. Whatever difficulty you will be facing it, that pathway will help you to complete your higher education. And if you want later on, you can come back to India and serve Indian community too. But I want to make sure that you will stick to one career pathway throughout your journey. And if you need any help from any of us, then we are always be with you. We are always available on social media and any other platform to help you to answer your concerns. And we really wish you all the best for your choices and for your decisions. I think sometime entering into the medicine or pursuing medicine is not that difficult, the way it is difficult to choose where you want to stay after you finish your medicine and where you want to practice. So wish you all the best. If you have any question regarding to your career, feel free to contact us and we'll be happy to help. All the best.